Hey guys, Jared here, and with every year, there's always the recaps. Best memes, best trends, best cat videos, and so on. Unfortunately, life isn't all about joy, and that's why there's death. So in this video, I'm going to cover some of the most shocking celebrity deaths in 2016. This isn't necessarily the list of the most famous people, the best people that died, or anything like that, because although some people on the list should be higher or lower, or shouldn't have made the list, it's pretty irrelevant. It's just, I made a list of 5 people that unfortunately passed away this year that I personally wanted to shout out, and the list is unfortunately way too big to mention everyone, which is why I kept it down to 5. You know, we have Carrie Fisher, her mother Debbie Reynolds, who passed away a few days ago. Prince and George Michael are just a few of the people on the list of celebs that died, along with David Bowie, Alan Thicke, and so on. But here are the top 5 that really rocked my world. So starting this off in no specific order is George Martin. Many people, myself included, didn't really know of George until after he died. Turns out he was one of the geniuses behind the sound of the band we all know as the Beatles. Yeah, this man was referred to sometimes as the 5th Beatle and passed away on March 8th at age 90. It was reported that he died in his sleep overnight, and although no one confirmed the cause of his death, it could have been a number of things. Maybe even all the LSD he did with the boys way back when. Either way, his legacy will live on through music that will be listened to by generations to come. Next up, we got another classic rocker in Glenn Frey. Frey was a guitarist for the rock and roll band The Eagles, as well as one of the lead singers. His voice is the one you jam to when you hear songs like Take It Easy, Heartache Tonight, and Tequila Sunrise, to name a few. And unfortunately, he passed away on January 18th at the age of 67 while recovering from a surgery. More specifically, it was reported that Frey died from complications of rheumatoid arthritis, acute ulcerative colitis, and pneumonia, all while he was put in the induced coma to recover from the surgery. Another rock legend gone, but never forgotten. Muhammad Ali. This man not only had a way with words, but was probably one of the most confident men the world has and will ever see. Some may say it's arrogance, but I respect it, because if you truly do believe something, then it's usually true. The mind's a lot more powerful than people believe. So by Ali saying he was the greatest even before he knew he was, well, that proved to be true. Aside from winning boxing championships and setting many records, Ali also said some very inspirational things. We all know float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, but something like, I quote, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion," end quote. To me at least, it's just invaluable. Ali died at age 74 on June 3rd after a long battle with Parkinson's and a respiratory illness that hospitalized him a day before his death. This next one is gonna piss a lot of you guys off, but it truly was unbelievable to me that so many people cared when a gorilla died. Yeah, we're talking about Harambe because, well, how could we not? This is the story of a gorilla that no one really knew about, who grabbed some kid when he fell into Harambe's habitat, got shot, and stole the hearts of the world. Why it became such a big story? Maybe the parents' negligence, maybe people shouting out animal cruelty. Whatever the reason was, Harambe really was a huge part of 2016, whether we liked it or not. And let's hope what happened to him will be a life lesson for all zoos or exhibits taking animals away from their natural homes for just money. Make it safe for both parties, or even better, just don't and let them be in their natural habitats and get another job rather than being a zookeeper. No hate on zookeepers, but you're taking animals away from their natural homes and you're trying to profit off them, so maybe we shouldn't. To finish the video off, Alan Rickman. I was never a huge Harry Potter fan, and truthfully, I haven't seen all the movies or read all the books. But after seeing Alan Rickman not only in Harry Potter, but more specifically, Sweeney Todd, not only act the way he did, but also sing in that movie, it hurt to hear we lost such an amazing talent. Rickman passed away at the age of 69 on January 14th this past year after dying of pancreatic cancer. And although I only mentioned a handful of people, I will say Frank Sinatra Jr., Gordie Howe, and Doris Roberts also upset me. So again, this list isn't the most famous people, the craziest, the best people who died. It's just 5 celebrities or people that really influenced me in some way that died that really made me stop for a second and be like, shit. As always, I want to know who shocked or upset you guys the most and why in the comments down below. There are a handful of people I did not mention, I'm well aware of. And again, no disrespect to them, kind of just had to keep this video as short as possible. So let's hope 2017 brings us more joy and happiness than sorrow. And until then, here's to a happy and a healthy new year from everyone at IO.